Baseball on tap from Rogers Center in Toronto. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. We are in downtown Toronto at Rogers Center, getting you set for this edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this AL East matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and the newest member of our team, Steve Lyons, as we delve into our pitching matchup here in the opener.
Well, here's a couple of guys that are making their season debut. Now, they've just been watching these first few games, so you know they're itching to finally get out there and pitch. So we'll see what they've learned, and we'll also see which guy gets off to a good start.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Yankees, as Joe Girardi's starting 9 assembles this way. And set to face these guys, there you see the numbers for the now veteran left-hander Jay Happ. Behind him defensively, the Blue Jays take the field like so. Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury, so we are ready for baseball. Hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Bautista is there to make the play, and Ellsbury becomes the first out of the ballgame.
First pitch swinging here to start the inning, and he didn't waste any time waiting for his pitch. He got it right there. Just hit it right at somebody.
Brett Gardner will take his first cut to the ballgame here.
Right
here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Slider taken for a cold strike, 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off again, ball 3. Waiting in the on-deck circle, there's Carlos Beltran. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Catch made there by Lowry, and there are 2 gone now.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion, and you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Carlos Beltran will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. And he lays off there, 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Yankees nothing, Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Starting lineup for the Blue Jays here looks like this. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And a look now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. Jose Reyes will get his first shot here as you check out his numbers from 2013.
And it's been a good start to 2014. He's got to be happy with the way he's come out of the gate swinging the bat.
And a ball, 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Melky Cabrera waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Melky Cabrera will dig in, and as you can see, he's got that average up near the 400 mark to start the season. Too high, 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Reyes holding. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base that they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
On a big swing there at a fastball, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in, trying to keep up the hot pace as he's well over 400 here to start the year. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
That's a good idea, 1-2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
Swing and a shot toward right center. Beltran is there. Let's see if they try it. And they decide not to push things here with one away as he'll hold on at third base.
It's pretty clear they weren't pitching around him there. Even though he's a big-time run producer, they came right at him, and he couldn't drive either one of those guys in.
Jose Bautista will dig in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to take the lead here in the early going. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Swing and a little tapper out in front of the mound. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down. Adam Lind will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Boy, and if these guys come away with nothing here, they'll have squandered a real good opportunity.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, he's a pitch away now from getting out of this first inning unscored upon, and that would certainly give him a big boost going forward.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. We've played an inning. No score. The first baseman, Mark Teixeira, will stand in, and he was a big part of the win last night as he contributed 3 hits to his guys' effort. First pitch on its way to Teixeira. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Come on, Blue Jays, let's go.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Cold strike on the change, 2-1.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a change up there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
Ready on 2-1. And Teixeira able to lay off again as they don't want to give in. It's 3-1.
You don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
Swing and a bouncing ball to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Well, and that's exactly what you want to do right there. Get yourself another ground ball, and that's a good way to start the second as he gets the easy ground out.
Alfonso Soriano will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah. That thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Alex Rodriguez, the third baseman, will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And this pitch is hit hard as it'll fall into right field for their first hit of the ball game.
And that'll break the string of 5 straight to start the night. They finally get their first base runner here with 2 outs in the second. Good to at least get something on this guy before he really settles into a groove out there.
The first at-bat now for Derek Jeter, and he'll get a nice ovation here from this crowd as they know he's playing his final season here in 2014. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Gonna strike out here, Jeter.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Boy, a 2-out single, now nearly a hit by pitch. You've got to be careful right here not to let this inning get away from you.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, and you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Brian McCann will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0.
Let's go, Joes.
In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
This is where these guys can be so dangerous. They've got power all throughout the lineup. When the number 8 hitter's taking you deep, you know there's no easy outs.
Brian Roberts will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Roberts, of course, spent the first 13 seasons of his career in a Baltimore uniform. Injuries have really held him back the last 4 years, keeping him to under 200 games over that span. He's healthy now and ready to take over for Robinson Cano at second base. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
My kids play better than you, Yankees.
And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's to 2-1 now.
And you kind of get the sense that his head isn't in it right now. You got to put all your concentration into that hitter. You can leave worrying about the pass for your film session tomorrow.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-0 New York. Brett Laurie will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now.
Up, Blue Jays.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 home to Laurie. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting 7th, catcher,
Eric Kratz will get his first cuts here. Fouled back. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. A little bit outside. 2-1. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
And now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
wait for the pitch.
Here comes a 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. And that misses for ball 4.
Batting 8th, center fielder,
Colby Rasmus will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Here we go.
And he takes a cold strike 1. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Give him the green light. Here we go.
Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Now another 2-2. That's hard hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
Now after the big inning your ball club just put together, you can't let them respond with a big inning of their own. But here they are with 2 on now and trying to answer right back.
Meiser Isturis will get his first opportunity now. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line and left. Gardner is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The shortstop, number 7,
Jose Reyes will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We've played 2 full. It's the Yankees 3, the Jays nothing. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury.
Jacoby Ellsbury. Yeah, Blue Jays, Toronto.
And this is in the air now for Rasmus out in center. And very quickly, 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Brett Gardner will dig in. He popped out his first time. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
You're killing me.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Throw it anywhere. This foul swing at anything.
Out in front of the fastball here as he lifts a fly ball out toward right field. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the 3rd.
And this is a situation where you've got back-to-back flyouts from 2 guys who really need to start hitting the ball on the ground. That speed isn't doing you any good when you're hitting lazy fly balls.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. Here's the first offering. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
What game are you watching, Blue? Come on. Get on the right channel.
Here's a softly hit ball back to him on the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they lead it 3-0. Melky Cabrera makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Melky Cabrera.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. And this is going to be a foul ball. Hard hit towards center. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance. Ichiro Suzuki will come into the ball game now as he'll take over in center following the injury.
Number 31, Ichiro Suzuki.
Jose Bautista will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
All right, fielder number 19, Jose Bautista.
Cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You got to keep this guy from getting extended.
Now a look and a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about him. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 26,
Adam Lind will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Mark Teixeira will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
First baseman, Mark Teixeira.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
We got your number, Teixeira.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A curveball here, but he was waiting for it and sends it in the air to deep left field. Waiting on it is Cabrera, and he puts it away for out number 1.
Yeah, and this ball was hit pretty well, but it was always going to stay in the ballpark. And you see the left fielder just drift back and make the play on the warning track.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, a power threat here in the right-handed hitting Alfonso Soriano. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Seems like there have been quite a few of these easy takes here in these first few innings.
Actually, a lot of easy takes. He's making it much too simple for these guys to get into good hitters counts.
This is hit sharply to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, a nice effort here at third. It gets on him pretty quickly. Maybe if he's a foot taller, he's got a shot, but this one had left field written all over it.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and set to stand in the still very imposing figure of the 3-time MVP, Alex Rodriguez. And a high strike there, 0-1. Line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The shortstop, number 2, Derek Jeter.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and in steps Derek Jeter. First pitch on its way to Jeter. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
And he lays off for ball 1.
You can tell a lot about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Three runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Jeter waiting, now the 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. Now a ball lined to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second base, and now there are 2 on with 2 out.
The catcher, number 34.
We'll give you another look at all 8 pitches here in the at-bat. I mean, this was a battle from beginning to end. Took some tough pitches, fouled off a few more, and then eventually he gets his reward with a solid base hit.
Brian McCann will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. A ball hit hard to the left side. That's in there. Base hit. And he will be out at the plate on a strong throw by Melky Cabrera. Yanks strand a pair. They lead it 3-0. Brett Laurie will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Leading off the Blue Jays 4th, third baseman, Brett Laurie.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
The right-hander deals on 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Let's go, guys. Come on. Here we go.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Well, a lot of people wonder how to throw a knuckle curve, but you'll see it here. It's a little tough to see, but that index finger really gets tucked back into the seam of the baseball, and that's what gives it the rotation and movement.
Eric Kratz will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Bare hand pickup by A-Rod. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 28.
Well, let's slow this one way down and give you a look in show motion. He knows right from the start he's going to have to go barehanded if he's going to have any chance. That's a beautiful pickup there.
Colby Rasmus will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Now the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
And that pitch is only 89 miles an hour. You know, that's not the hardest fastball you're ever going to come across, but it's the command and the two-seam movement that makes that a tough pitch to hit.
Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 3-0. Brian Roberts will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Baseman, Brian Roberts.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. And he's fallen behind now. 3-1.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck. And, you know, they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the fifth inning.
And that's what I'd call an intelligent at-bat right there. It's good knowledge of the strike zone, and more importantly, of how the home plate umpire calls a strike zone. Got himself a leadoff walk.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and that will bring an end to the appearance by Jay Happ. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Brett Cecil is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Ichiro Suzuki will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Roberts holding. Here's the pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low. 1-0.
Come on, that was a strike.
In there, and it's even at 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Roberts the runner at first, nobody out. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Brett Gardner waits on deck.
Come on, don't walk him.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Back-to-back walks now by 2 different pitchers. The last one knocked the other pitcher out of the game. We'll see how forgiving their manager wants to be about this one.
Brett Gardner will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. Now both runners on the move. Pitch outside, the throw. It's high, but a fine job to come down with it at third, and he's out stealing third base.
Yeah, I don't know about the decision to run here. I mean, you've already got 2 guys on base. You've got a pitcher sweating bullets out there as it is. Now you've basically thrown him a lifeline and given him a free out that he hadn't really earned.
1 out and a runner on second base.
Don't give up the run.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Bautista is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting.
Carlos Beltran will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Surprising to you guys that it looks like they're going to pitch to him?
It is to me. I mean, I wouldn't go anywhere near this guy with a base open.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And here's a ball rolled foul. Still 2 strikes. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, yeah, this is going to be a pitch in the dirt, and as a runner, it's hard sometimes to tell whether you should advance or not. But I think the catcher just lost sight of this thing just for a moment, and as soon as he reads that at second base, he's off for third.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Meiser Asturias will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Second baseman, Meiser Asturias.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. Pitch here fouled away. This is on the ground for the first baseman Teixeira, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. So it's back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the shortstop Jose Reyes. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. On the ground to third. Look at A-Rod. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Not a whole lot of time to react on this play. This is just a pivot on that left foot and stretch out there as quick as you can. But he's able to haul it in and then right himself to make that throw over to first. That's nicely done.
Melky Cabrera will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch coming. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count. Now the pitch. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up, and I mean way up there on the left side of the infield. And A-Rod will make the catch to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Mark Teixeira will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
First baseman, Mark Teixeira.
Now here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And this is lined into left field, and the leadoff man will reach. It's a base hit.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Alfonso Soriano.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in is the dangerous Alfonso Soriano. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And that's cut on and missed by the free-swinging Soriano, who's behind 0-2 now.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
This guy's one of those unsung type pitchers. He's not the setup guy, he's not the closer, but these are the guys that keep you in the ball games, and he's doing the job here.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, And set to stand in the still very imposing figure of the three-time MVP, Alex Rodriguez. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Runners on first with one down. Runners on the move for second. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And he'll make it over to third base safely, so that puts runners at the corners with only one gone.
Well, that is just picture perfect right there. You know as a hitter that you're going to want to make sure you hit it to the right side to get that runner to third base. But if you do it well enough, you get yourself a base hit to go along with it. Check it out. He lets this pitch get almost past him, but then he manages to still get good contact and send it into right field for the base hit.
So we've got runners at the corners here, one away, and in steps Derek Jeter. Sinker's in there, no balls and a strike.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats foul. Off-speed pitch here, and he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting one out.
Brian McCann will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this is on the ground toward the hole. What a stop! Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Oh, that's a nice effort that time out there at second base. Watch as he flags this one down. He has to lay out to do it. Then he scrambles to get it over to first base in time, but really nice hustle getting down the line. Beats this one out.
Brian Roberts will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Let's get him out.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
Come on, let's get this job done.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Three and one now.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And that one is a cold strike as he's rebounded to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. And that's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Aaron Loop will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out. Ichiro Suzuki will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there, mistaken location, and he is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall, a home run. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Yeah, you feel a little for that guy on the mound. He was in an impossible spot to begin with. He didn't start this mess, but he definitely makes it worse by giving up the grand slam.
Brett Gardner will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Gardner.
And here's the first pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Get out of here, Jake.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Too high. 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Two out, nobody on. And strike three there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Edwin Encarnacion will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
Outside, 3-0 now.
And all of a sudden, he's looking a little jittery out there to start the 6th.
Ice cold lemonade. Here we go.
Fouled back. That's lined into left. He left that one up. It's a base hit.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Jose Bautista will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Ball 1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
MVP! MVP! MVP!
Here comes the 1-0. 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
A runner at first with no outs here. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bautista waits on the 2-1. Line hard to center field. Ichiro is right there, 1 down.
And into his 6th inning of work now. Let's take a look at the breakdown for him so far.
Adam Lind will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. And he'll start in with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And this bounces on McCann, but a good block there as he's able to keep it close. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. swinging a high pop-up right near the mound. And there to take it is A-Rod for out number 2.
And he has really handled him tonight on the mound. And got him to swing under that one and pop it up.
Brett Laurie will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Mickey Story will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Carlos Beltran will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. In there, and it's 0-1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
And you'll see where this pitch is. It's up, but it's up far enough that he can't quite get on top of it. And he winds up lifting a lazy fly ball.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th. And here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, 2 pitches swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Rasmus is underneath this one, and that's out number 2.
Well, they took him up the ladder right there with the fastball, and he actually did a pretty good job to get wood on it at all. But it's still an easy play out there in center field.
Alfonso Soriano will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Good biting slider there, hit on the ground down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as the lead holds at 8-0. Eric Kratz will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Catcher, Eric Kratz.
Line hard to the left side, but foul. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Roberts now at second base. And a toss by Roberts is in time, 1 away.
You know, he's only got 2 strikeouts in the game so far, but he's really done a nice job of keeping guys off balance, and that's been the big key for him.
Colby Rasmus will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
1 out, nobody on. Look out, 2-0 now. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Called strike 2. On the ground for A-Rod. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Meiser Asturias will stride in, grounded out his last time through. In there for strike 1, 0-1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike. And this will be fouled away. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still 8-0. Alex Rodriguez will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Alex Rodriguez.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. They'll ride the hot hand on the mound as this man will stay out there after the 1, 2, 3 inning last time around.
And the more important set of numbers is that he got that 1, 2, 3 against the guys hitting in the middle of the lineup, 3, 4, and 5. So now as a reward, he'll get to match up with the bottom portion of the lineup here.
And he finds the black here with a curveball, 2-1.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they drop the hammer on him.
Three and one.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
And that one is a cold strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2.
And we all know that this guy doesn't really have the velocity to get it past a whole lot of major league hitters. So he's got to rely on that location, in and out, up and down, and that was perfect right there.
Now the fastball here is swung on and grounded foul. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his third hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
Derek Jeter will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. Fastball in there for a called strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now a ground ball for Lowry. This could be 2. Isturis on to first, and they get them both.
And this just undoes a lot of the work done by the leadoff hitter. Remember, he made the guy on the mound burn through a ton of pitches before he actually reached base. But instead of capitalizing on that, the next guy turns right around and bounces into a double play.
Brian McCann will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Who needs to beat us?
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Yanks held in check as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Jose Reyes will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Here we go.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
go. Here we go.
Swung on and rolled towards first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. He's shut out intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Melky Cabrera will stand in. He popped out in his last time.
Come on, Cabrera.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward Gardner in left field. 2 gone.
These guys continue to put up very little resistance out there. He's on his way towards a 5-hit shutout.
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Low for ball 1. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. In there, 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And now a pitch on the way. Full count, 3-2.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Full count pitch on its way. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Brian Roberts will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now this ball ripped into right field as it falls in front of Bautista for a base hit.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Ichiro Suzuki will stride in again as we flash you back to inning number 6, and this was certainly a big blow in this one. A grand slam as he left no doubt about that one. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a good swing there on 1-0, but this is in the air out to right field. Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for route number 1.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Brett Gardner will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Let's get the easy 2 now. Let's go!
Roberts holding. Here's the pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
One-two offering is hit in the air out to straightaway left. And Melky will make the catch for route number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Carlos Beltran will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1 as the lead holds at 8-0. Jose Bautista will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
The 1-0. Swing, and he shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled back. Here's the 1-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Yeah, only 2 outs now stand between him and his shutout. And the way he's throwing the ball, doesn't look like he's going to have too much trouble getting it.
Adam Lind will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0.
You got to make sure if you come inside, you come way inside. You leave it out a bit, he's liable to hit that thing in the second deck.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Brett Laurie will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Now the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Here we go. Here we go.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's right. Good
now here's the pitch. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Do it.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top, 8-0. Good night from Toronto.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is David Phelps. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Jay Happ. He falls to 1-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.